going on, guys? Crypto Renegade here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another crypto hardware wallet unboxing and review for the brand new SecuX Neo Gold. Stay tuned, you do not want to miss this one. Alright guys, welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at the SecuX Neo Gold cryptocurrency hardware wallet. Before I unbox this, just a few key notes about this wallet. Number one, this has a 2.8-inch touchscreen display. It supports over 5,000 tokens and coins. It includes several different blockchains, including Solana, BNB, Ethereum, Avalanche, and many more. Not to mention Bitcoin and all its Bitcoin variants. In addition to it's EVM compatible, which means anything that has an Ethereum virtual machine compatibility, this would be something like Polkadot or something of the like, you can actually include those on here, not to mention NFTs on Solana, on BNB, on Ethereum, and so forth. So without further ado, let's get into it. Pretty
high quality. Obviously, you have a plastic wrap here. And let's take a quick look. You have the security tape on the seal, which is excellent, just to make sure it's tamper evident. You have it on both sides of the device. As far as security goes, it has a CCEL5 Plus security element chip, which is standard in most hardware wallets. And as far as the way to use it, we'll open it up and take a look. But this also has AI capabilities built into it to make sure that you're signing the correct transactions, or if there's any inconsistencies, or there's any particular scams or honeypots, things like that, it will notify you if it's been recorded and try to help you be aware of what you're signing, which is something that's really needed in the hardware wallet space. So go ahead and open up the seal.
Okay, we'll move that aside. Okay, so this is the Neo Gold. There's two variants of the Neo series on these hardware wallets. The Neo Gold is plastic, but it's gold plating, which makes it a little bit cheaper at a price point currently, as of filming this, of $119 US. They have a metal-based version, which is a little bit more robust, and it also comes with a metal recovery seed backup and a few other options in the same lineup, and that starts at about $179 US. Taking a look and pulling it out right here, you can see that it's sort of a plating of just kind of plastic gold. Personally, I would prefer to use the metal version. It's a little more robust, and I don't like it to be as shiny, but some people might like the aesthetic of this sort of glossy gold and kind of how it works. As you can see, it's a very good sized touchscreen display. Kind of looks like a small smartphone. You have the power button right here, and on the bottom here, where they've also covered with the security tape, is going to be your USB-C port. Now, this is a wireless Bluetooth wallet that you can use on mobile, iOS, and Android, and it has encrypted Bluetooth in terms of the communication. As far as using the device, they are working on creating a desktop application, and they already have a web application if you prefer to use it that way. And you can connect it through Bluetooth on your computer or your iPhone or Android. So taking a look at the overall kind of design, fits very good in your hand. It's not too big, but it also, feels solid as far as I can tell. Even though it has a plastic gold plating, it doesn't feel cheap, but I will say it is obviously lighter than the regular metal version because it's not using titanium or another alloy to kind of house the casing. So I'm going to try to push the power on button so you guys can see the screen. And as you can see, it's loading up. You can choose your language. You can go through and set up the device, which I'm not going to do on this particular video for obvious security reasons, but it walks you through downloading the SecuX app on the App Store. Once you do that, you can create your 4 to 8 digit PIN, and it will go through and allow you to add your different wallets, your different blockchains. And it also has a third-party wallet connect service. So if you're using third-party wallets, Rabby, MetaMask, things like that, it will allow you to use that. It also has a very good user interface so that you can manage and initiate transactions and see your portfolio and all of that on your screen. And then you can connect it to the device to actually sign and confirm and authenticate a transaction when you're ready. As far as the touchscreen, it seems pretty responsive as far as I can tell. You can have anywhere from a 4 to 8 digit PIN. I strongly recommend doing the 8 digit as it obviously makes it harder to crack. From what I'm told, this has a very good battery life, and I plan on doing a future video on making this, testing out the actual battery, the functionality, the app, and stay tuned for that video in the future. But as far as I can tell, this is a pretty good value for $119. There's other wallets out there that kind of are lower in price and higher in price, but I do like that it has a full touchscreen display, and you really won't find one of those types of wallets for under $100 pretty much anywhere, but it makes all the difference in the world for usability, for having sort of access and your user experience being upgraded. As far as this goes, everything here looks above board. It's very responsive. You can go through the setup, set up all your security things. Now, here's the device itself. What also comes in the box, it looks like we have pretty basic. It comes with a nice little carrying pouch if you so choose. Inside of that is your USB-A to USB-C charger, and it has, if I pour it open here, it has your 2 recovery seed phrase sheets that you can go ahead and make multiple backups on if you don't have a metal recovery seed backup. And then, of course, the Getting Started guide that shows you how to download the app, how to pair it, how to get everything working. Pretty straightforward and pretty simple. I don't think it's going to be very difficult to set up this wallet. Their user experience on SecuX has been extremely good. A few things to note, though. This particular version of the wallet does not have biometric authentication, but it does have the 4 to 8 digit PIN authentication. If you're looking for like thumbprint biometric authentication in the SecuX lineup, you might want to look at the SecuX Shield Bio, which is a review that I did. I will link down below for you. All in all, it has really everything you need. Just the charging cable, setup guide, recovery seed, and a little velvet carrying case for you. Now, let's talk about the coin support. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, you have all the major blockchains, all the major tokens, all the major third-party wallets, so you're not going to see a lot of limitations with this particular wallet. Another thing I'll note here is even though it does include NFT support from multiple blockchains on this, it does not support native staking in the native application. So if you have staking enabled, say on MetaMask or Rabby or one of those other things, that will translate over for you. But as far as the basic setup and the basic functionality, you're going to get basically everything that you need, with the exception of some of those additional features like staking and so on and so forth. Overall, my first impression of this is based on the price point of $120. I mean, I would personally choose this over some of the new like Ledger Flex or some of the Ledger devices, because as you're aware, Ledger's had some very big security issues in the past, and even though they may have fixed them or may be thinking about fixing them, they're not fixed now, and personally I don't want to trust that myself, but to each their own. In this particular case, as far as what you get for the money, this is going to accomplish what 99.9% of people really need, and you have a wide array of token support, coin support, blockchain support, and the like. Now again, for the price, $119 for this one. They do have a upgraded version that comes with some extra bonuses and features where it's the metal based wallet, so it's a little heavier duty. It's going to have a same screen, but it's going to have a sort of a more sturdy or robust casing, and you'll get some metal recovery seed backups and some additional goodies, which I'll link down below. If you're interested in this wallet, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, go ahead and write those down below in the comments, and I will do my best to respond to you as quickly as I can. What are your thoughts on SecuX as a company? They've come out with some really good innovative hardware wallets. And as far as I've used on the various wallets that I have received, the user experience is very clean. I've never had any glitches or had any reason where I've had to restore the 24-word recovery seed backup phrase. And there's also a seed phrase checker built in to make sure that you always have the right seed phrase and there's no errors or there's no issues. Let me know what you guys think down below. And until next time, Crypto Renegade out.